All right, here we are. It is, oh boy, June 12th, May 12th. And this is my first hive that had eggs and swarm cells. So, a little nervous about this girl right here. So I'm gonna go through it and if I have to, I'm gonna make a split. I'd prefer not to. I'd like to get a nice honey crop off them before I start picking them back. Preferably, I would like to wait. Oh boy. Preferably, I'd like to wait to close to the end of May. Are you getting that? All right, so I'm gonna go through real quick. Single brood chamber. Anybody that doesn't watch my channel, everybody's a single brood chamber unless I'm drawing comb or they're a split. So you'll probably see that later in the season. But anyways, gonna go through. Oh yeah, look at the beautiful nectar coming in. So got a couple hives that are a little light, but they're huge. So they're using what's coming in. They really haven't started. This is storing away nice. Top corners. So we'll see. I didn't think I was late with the honey super. So you're gonna see a few frames with a couple remaining cap brood. Because what I did was coming out of winter, and I don't remember the date off the top of my head here, but coming out of winter, they had a deep and a medium. That's how they wintered. So what I do is to get them back into a single, I just move the queen down below and then let the top brood hatch out, which it's doing now. And I think that's about probably the last week of it. So a couple nice nectar frames, but nothing scary. Nothing scary here. So trying to see, make sure I got the sun. The sun is setting fast on me. I'm running out of time. Trying to get everything done today as I can. But what I'm doing is just making sure real quick I don't have any. I'm not even gonna cut. I'm just in a row. I gotta get to the bottom. I'm not sure if I'm making a split today or not. Preferably not. Preferably like to keep them going for a couple more weeks and then letting them rip. Then I'll knock them back. All right, so we got nice nectar right in there. It's kind of patchy. Beautiful little. All right, girls. All right, we're just starting. We're gonna have a good week at the end of the week. All right, so this is a honey frame left over from last year. And that's a little bit of nectar right there. So we got one frame in here left over from last year. But anyways, let's get to the bottom of this. This is why I was making the video. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do a split or not, but this is my early split hive, early swarm preparation hive. So bear with me here. I'm going to drop it down. And then we'll see what's going on underneath. Oh yeah, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Hold on a second here. Look at that. All right. Fingers crossed. No splits, ladies. Come on. I don't want to see swarm cells. I'd like to have some of these hives. I mean, we've got drones. So I'm not worried about that. I mean, I know it's early kind of, but I'm not worried that she wouldn't come back well mated. So it's just, I don't know. For me, I just like it when they're closer to the, when they emerge closer to the summer solstice, if I can. Make a split in June. Beginning of June is perfect, I think. That's when I'll be knocking everybody down. All right, so nothing but nectar and pollen. nectar and pollen. So make sure, I hope you guys can see. The sun is actually down below my back. So I'm gonna crouch down so you can see, you see what I see. All right, I'm not seeing anything. Good numbers though, because I can't see in the cells. Good numbers. Now this hive also tries to swarm, and it's really not that big. It's not one of my biggest hives, but they do it. There we go, there's one. Hold on, I'm just gonna, all right, so we got an egg in it, very young. All right, so hopefully the rest look like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that in the camera here or not. But that right there has got a little egg, a little bit of, get out of there, a little bit of royal jelly right on the top. The sun's, it's a bad angle, sorry. Anyways, there's a start. So that's what I saw last week. So hopefully I'm not going to see that. That'll be it. So they're already in starting. So if I can keep them, like I said, I'd like to not split for at least 2 more weeks. If I can get to the end of May, I'd be fine. It'd be great. But they're going to push the issue. Wow, look at that little patch of drones. They're going to push the issue. I'm going to make a split. But like I said, first swarm cell. Actually, that was a supersedure cup, wasn't it? Yeah, it's kind of on the edge. It's borderline, I would say. But I would say anything down below would be. But great numbers and great brood pattern. I mean, this is a solid frame of brood. A little kicker there of drones. Whew. All right, ladies, all right. Coming through. Coming through. Whew, look at that pattern. Look at that pattern. God, that's beautiful. All right, I am not seeing any. Maybe that was it. Maybe it just got... Oh, there's my queen right here. I think she's right there. I can't tell anymore. I lost her. You guys didn't tell me where she went. She flew to the other side, didn't she? Oh boy, I always tell people, careful with the queen outside the hive. Anyways, I don't know where she, oh, there she is. She's a real Italian looking. I can't get it in there, here we go. She's really golden. Not much, no dark rings or nothing. So, all right, queen's there. That's my girl right there. Nice and easy. All right, she's back. All right, so we know where she is. So I can shake frames if I see something I don't like. But right now, well, here we go. Here's 2 more on the top up here. All right, so trying to open it up so people can see, but it has royal jelly and it has a little, and one has an egg. Actually, I'm just gonna, I don't think you can see. Hold on a second. But if we look, trying to get it in there, right there, as best as I can get, close enough. That's it. That's the royal jelly and an egg. So let me just fix the camera. Hopefully that's the end of them. They're not huge, thankfully. Not very big. Sorry, it's the end of the day. I'm trying to show people what to look for. Try to keep your hive from swarming. So make sure you don't miss any. You run a single brood chamber. You're putting all your brood all in one box, which is I think it's a benefit. That's why I like doing it. Everything's in one box. I don't have to worry about it anywhere else. So that's it. So we got early signs. Early signs of swarming. Hold on, ladies. Hold on. Come on. Which way is the wind blowing today? Here we go. So early signs of swarming in this hive. And what I'm going to do is, thankfully, I'm just going to knock up. Oh, that's heavy. Look at the brood. Now we know why. Look at the brood. So that's it. I'm gonna knock them down. I'm not too concerned because I know I have my queen. Early signs. Sometimes they start and then they knock them down themselves, but I'm not going to take that chance. And for me, I'm in here at least 7 to 10 days, so I'm going to catch them before. They swarm. So good. I don't have to knock them down this week. I feel good about that. Like I said, I want to get a honey crop off my hives before I start making splits. That's what I prefer. That's a nice heavy frame. It's gotta have a lot of nectar. Yep, there's beautiful. Look at all the nectar coming in. So I've got a couple hives, depending on which videos make it this week. But my single brood chamber is very light on stores. This one got a lot. Not packed, but enough. So it's going to get another super. So it'll have 2 mediums, and then it'll have the single brood chamber deep. So that's it. I'm not going to make you watch me put it back together, but I am going to add a honey super, and that's pretty much what I do right now, just to keep them in the box and keep them going. Thank you for watching.